Hey, it's Brandon again with another RPG Freebies. This is a pay-what-you-want adventure. It's on drivethrurpg. I'll have a link down in the description, of course. It's from Grimoire Games. It's called The Dragon of the Saltcave. Strange tales are coming from the coast. The fishermen are scared to throw their nets near the White Cliffs. In the last couple of weeks, some large creature destroyed more than one boat, tearing it to pieces without effort. Some of the fishermen say that they saw a large shark-like fin towards them moments before the disaster, but it was no shark. The attacks were the work of an adolescent sea dragon. So, the Dwarven White Rock Mining Company are going to hire the PCs to take care of the sea dragon. The dragon sets its lair in a nearby salt cave, interfering with the extraction work of the miners. Thrain Saltdigger, who is an uncharacteristically slender dwarf and leader of the company, offers the PC a contract. So in exchange for their services, capturing or defeating the dragon, he's going to offer 25% of the profits coming from the first batch of the extraction of salt from the cave. It's a generous offer, but you cannot take anything else from the cave. And the salt cave can only be reached by boat, a short journey from the coast. So the PCs can go around and ask the fishermen who witnessed the attacks more about the sea dragon, learn about its characteristics and its powerful bite. It tends to ambush its prey from below, and it can shoot a jet of compressed water as a breath weapon. Checking on the map or in the local library, the PCs learn about the effects of the tide of the cave. And then you can also consult a local expert in history, and you learn that the Salt Cave was once the sacred ground of a tribe of merfolk. So the tide is going to play a part, the rising and lowering of the tide. It has a 12-hour period. Every 6 hours, the level of the water passes from minimum to maximum and vice versa in the cave, which is a 15-foot variation. You're going to have random encounters, so every 10 minutes inside the lair, there's a 1 in 6 chance of a random encounter with 2d6 crystalback crabs. And then we've got the beach cave here. And we're going to look at the map real quick. So there's the map you can see, because I'll be referencing these right here. So you've got the beach cave coming from the coast. You're going to have this white beach. It marks the entrance. There's salt crystals refracting the light. The latter part is partially submerged in water. There's sharp white stalactites and stalagmites punctuate the floor. And it's going to tell you what's going to happen in high tide. The submerged part of the cave hides an underground passage to the internal cave. The water is infested with grasping algae. They grab any unsuspecting nearby swimmer and hold them underwater. There's also a merfolk temple, which is going to have something to explore with seawater corroded marble columns. And it was once a majestic shrine. And of course, there's going to be the perpetual dripping water from the salt stalactites. There is an unassuming pile of rubble, hides an old ruined colossus, and you're going to find a magical helm that's Greek looking and allows you to summon a merfolk hoplite made out of nearby water. Once the wearer uses the power, the helmet needs to be submerged in salt water to recharge. Then you're going to have the internal cave, which is completely black. A deep pool of water covers half the space. You're going to have another underwater passage that's going to take you back to the beach cave. Then you're going to have also the crystal cave hidden under the deep black waters. There's a spectacular sight, gigantic crystalline formations the size of tree trunks, glimmer faintly, and light reverberates from one zircon to the next in an enchanting view. So you're going to have a natural chimney as well. There's a forgotten skeleton of an adventurer resting in a fetal position, hidden among the stalagmites. And you can explore a little bit of what that body has on it. And then, of course, you're going to have the sea dragon cave, which is mostly covered by vegetation. And you're going to come across the sea dragon. It's going to spend most of its time here. It's an imposing creature that mostly attacks with its powerful sharp bite. And as you can see, there's no stats because you can use this with pretty much any fantasy RPG. Here's your map here. It's going to tell you a little bit about it. It's intended for mid-level characters. It should be a tough opponent to fight. So this could be probably a small encounter, a small session here to play. And there's also another PDF that you get, which is in essence the whole adventure in a one-page format. So that's very cool. So some more information there, final notes about how to finish up the adventure. As you can see, it's only 4 pages. And so there it is, the Dragon of the Salt Cave. You can use that with any game. Check it out. It's pay what you want. If you like it, please send them some money to help them out. And as always, thank you for watching these videos and stay tuned for the next one.